Hey guys, we are here with Justin, and we really want to show off his Blackwing deck profile. You've been doing pretty well at locals with it, so
Not bad.
how is it in this format?
It's only playable in this format.
And why is that?
Because no one's playing Nib.
Okay. How is it against Tears, Sprite?
You get to play 8 Bestial, so it does okay against Tears. It's not bad against Sprite.
And Flunder?
Oh, you win every Flu matchup.
Alright, well, let's just get right to the list.
Alright, you play 3 Simoon. This is your starter. It's like a 1.5.
Gets you the normal summons?
Yeah, it gets you all the normal summons. This is Sudri. This is actually your 1.1 card starter, but it's so bad because you burn yourself 1900 if you want to do the 1 card. 3 Vada. This is like Fusion Destiny, but summons Blackwing Dragon, so it summons a bad monster, but it basically reads send Zephyros from your deck to the grave.
Okay.
3 Whirlwinds. This card has been good since like Edison, so you know, you play it.
Classic.
2 Shamal and 2 Feather Whirlwinds. I don't know about the ratios for this, honestly. Shamal's the better one. You sometimes do this on like lines where you get shifted. You can add it, and it's just nice to open one or the other. And then 2 Chinook. This could be 3 of. Going first, if you hard draw it and you have a board, you just have an additional negate, like an imperm. And then going second, you just have an imperm or a chalice, so it's not bad. And for the one-offs, 1 Oster, 1 Orochi, 1 Zephyros. Zephyros is your kind of brick. You just, send it with the guy. Oroshi's your hot red maker, and it makes hot red, that's all it does. Oster was kind of weird. You don't actually need it. You can. It's not that good. 2 Blackwing Twin Shadow. Basically, it synchros from Grave or Banished with Blackwings, which is how you play through Shifter.
And you can play from hand?
If you have 2 or more Blackwing monsters, then yeah. So it's also part of the 1 card starter combo. But I haven't yet to resolve it in the 1 card. And then that's it for the engine. You play 1 Called By because I was lazy and I needed a 40th spot. 3 Allure because you have a lot of darks. You don't mind most of them getting banished, and it's consistency. That's tier format. 3 Magnamuts, 3 Jurisworm, 2 Saronir. And then, because you have placed things that aren't tier in locals, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm. Main deck comes to 41. It should be 40. I should have just cut the Called By. Although the Called By did win me a game today, so, maybe it was the Saronir or something.
Any other hand traps you were considering? I guess this is pretty...
This is like all the hand traps that you can play this format.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's the main deck.
Can you play Shifter in this deck?
You can. You hurt your plays enough though that you wouldn't, but you don't mind getting shifted because the only shifter deck is Flunder and Kashtira, but Kashtira is bad right now. And then against Flunder, you make a 3,000 towers, you win. Alright, extra deck.
Yep.
Blackwing Dragon, you need to cheat it out. It's a very bad card. But getting to burn your opponent in time is really funny when they Bestial you. No Thong, also a win in time. Please change the time rules. Deals 800, gets you another normal, so I've seen people resolve Black Whirlwind like 6 times. 3 with twice with Simoon, twice with your normal, and then twice more with like No Thong, although you do need to open a Whirlwind and a Simoon. Burya Storm, this one's new, sends a Blackwing from your deck to the grave, becomes that level. There's a couple of Blackwings that work from the grave, so it's all good. Hot Red, you can make it with Blackwing Dragon. 2 of the Blackwing Assault Dragon. It's part of the end board, you make 2 of them, and they only get so many effects before they just die from the burn.
How much burn damage would they take?
It's 1,400 burn damage for every single monster effect they activate.
If you have both on? And do you reliably get both on?
700 each.
Okay.
And you can make both.
Oh, okay. So against Tears, I guess they do have to... And same with Flunder, they have to use a lot of effects.
It's weird against Tier. If you don't find a way to this card, then Planet actually outs a lot of this because... But if you don't actually... If you don't find a way to get... they don't find a way to plan it without activating monster effects, this will actually protect it, so that's nice. Full Armor Master. Your win con against Flu, your win con against random stuff. It takes, it's unaffected, it destroys everything in end phase. If you summon this, like I said, Flu literally cannot win. They cannot get to Goddess under this because you end phase blow up everything, every turn. Draco Berserker, this is when you have the materials for an 8 and you still need Disruption. It was okay. Its attack gaining actually comes up quite a bit for board clearing. Silverwind the Ascendant. This is to summon with the Blackwing trap. Because you summon in your opponent's turn, you pop 2 of their monsters. Theoretically, against Sprite, you just make them use their starter, go Twin Shadow, pop 2 of their guys, and they're stuck for that turn. And then also it protects a Blackwing once from battle, so you could theoretically protect the Armor Master. That never came up. Tamer Hawkjoe, never summoned this, can summon a Blackwing from grave. Muddy Mud Dragon into Dragoon, never summoned this. This is bad.
No? What would you replace it with?
I honestly don't know. Second full Armor Master came up once or twice. It came up more than Muddy Mud Dragon and Dragoon.
So how often do you bring this out? Like, what is your typical end board then?
Well, we'll just go through
Your extras? Sure.
the Y-Strix. This will come up in awkward lines. You do have to evaluate. Borload Savage Dragon, if you go through awkward lines, sometimes you'll have this on field that you contribute with one of your guys, Sudri. You're the 1-card starter, and then you'll put it in grave and you'll have the material for an 8. It's just going to negate up. Never really came up, although this did come up. And then Wallow. I'm playing 8 Pistials, and I can't play Beatrice.
Okay, so in terms of the end board, is it like which monsters from your extra deck are usually the key ones?
The Simoon line will get you with one of these sets, which just makes a pop 2. Paired with this, because you can get to both, you'll be able to summon a pop 2 or a Towers, and because this is on field, you get to Greeble and other stuff. There'll be a Chinook who is like Imperm plus 700 plus a 700 attack reduction, which came up all the time. They only get so many. They only get so many effects before they die. They only get so many. You have a negate. You have a pop 2, so they don't really get to Zeus. And then you have a Towers if you want for that. And then you have a negate. And then however many hand traps you have. It's not like the oppressive end board, but I've seen so many people fail to actually kill the board because they are so worried about the double burn, the Masquerade. Side deck. This is a spell trap negate that's searchable. It's also a counter trap. 3 tactics. Tactics looks at hand. After you get like interrupted and you still have combo, you win. Triple evenly. It's evenly. It's not bad. It wasn't particularly good either, but I didn't open it too often. Hank. Harpies. Good cards. I just lacked for a 15th space. 2 Droll. The Flu matchup, like I said, the Flu matchup wasn't too worrying. Random Rogue was actually what I was more worried with. And then, just for going second, Gamma Driver.
How you liking that?
All the cards in the side deck actually did great today. Shadow Squall didn't win me any games, but it could have secured a game where I could have lost if I didn't have this. And then everything else, Tactics is crazy, Evenly's crazy, Pank was crazy, Duster I never drew, Droll was good, and Gamma Driver's good.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the deck profile. Any last shoutouts?
No, these are all my cards.
Shout out to Game Nation, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.